Tonight we're out in emergency repair. Call was basically she overfilled it on oil. She took the oil out and now it won't start. It may be seized, maybe hydrolocked, we don't know. Stay tuned, we'll let you know. First things first he's going to do is going to pull the plugs and see if we can't get this motor spinning again. It will not spin. It's one hit and that's it. So this could be bad. We'll see. Alright, let's get to work. So when you overfill a motor, what basically will happen is you'll actually have oil get up into the intake system and it'll literally fill the cylinders up. Now, the owners reported they've already tried to clean the plugs, but in a hydrolock, it may not matter. You got to get the oil to spit out. And that's what we're going to try to do, is see if we can't get this thing to spin. That's going to tell me if this motor's locked up. Oh, she's got oil for sure. We'll see how well that's going to pick off. But you see the oil there? That's from having too much oil, and it'll really cause the engine to stop spinning. So we might be able to save this motor, we might not. There's 6 plugs. This is the 3.8 Series 2. We're going to check the timing chain. That's one thing why we've got the oil cap open. Yeah, that one's full too. Ugh.
What the hell is on these plugs?
He put them on the ground.
Yeah.
We gotta clean those, man. He's gonna be lucky if he doesn't do any cylinder damage. Alright, we're gonna get the back ones out and then we'll do a test here. We'll be right back. When the engine is hydrolocked, meaning cylinders are filled with an uncompressible liquid, you must open each cylinder up and spin the engine over to blow out the liquid, causing the hydrolock condition. Alright, so at this point we pulled out all the spark plugs. We're going to see if this engine's going to spin or if it's locked up. You got to get this oil to spit out if it's locked up. She's got gas, you can smell it.
So?
Yeah, she's spitting stuff out.
You doing it?
Yeah, look at all the stuff spitting back. She's locked up, that's all. She's got fuel. I started seeing it spray out, but I think you're going to have to run it a couple times.
We have to take the throttle off when we do this.
I need you, when you do this, I need you to floor it.
Oh yeah, to shut the fuel off?
Yeah. Chain's good. She's moving now. Clean these plugs up, bet you she'll start. Yeah, she had to spray some stuff out. Yeah, you can smell the fuel now.
Is this moving though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's moving. Alright, we're going to clean these plugs up. We'll be back here in a sec. Maybe some light on the subject. Alright, we've cleaned out the plugs. We hooked everything back up. Let's see if she's going to run past the hydrolock. So spark plugs are dead, or she's got oil all through this, but it's got spark, so it's not spark, and it's got fuel, so we're going to be compression. Alright, so this is the intake manifold. I don't know how well the camera's going to be able to show you, but we got liquid all in there, and this is a dry manifold, meaning there should be no liquid in here at all. And, you know, at this point, we're just not sure, but, you know, we got to start somewhere. We're going to clean it up. I'm going to zoom in here, and just to show you, all this is soaked with motor oil. There should be no oil in here at all. I mean, maybe a little bit of crud, that's normal, but this is being pumped in by the engine. Hey, can you shake the car a little bit, Kev? There you go. Sorry for the shaky camera, but it goes to illustrate we have a lot of oil in this motor, and it's got a little bit of moisture in it, so now it's kind of like this liquidy, like what it would look like if a head gasket went bad, but I don't think the head gasket's bad. We're not there yet. Anyway, we're going to get this cleaned up, get the car put back together, see if she'll actually start, but I'll tell you this much, if it does run, it's going to smoke like hell. We'll have a camera for that, of course. Alright, let's get some cleaning done. Alright folks, as you can see, we're down to metal. I don't see no river no more. I think we got it. Alright, we're going to clean this up, finish up, and then see if it starts. Be back in a sec. Okay, at this point we're going to spin it over and see if we can't get this thing moving some air, because that seems like its biggest problem with all this oil. Okay, as you've seen that time, we actually had spray coming out of all 6 cylinders this time. We're going to give it a second, and we're going to do that again. Okay, go ahead and go again. Yeah, she's definitely spraying some stuff out, but it's really hard to show you on camera what was going on, but we got it spraying fuel just to kind of wash this thing out. Last night we only got spray out of cylinder 1, nothing out back, so that's a good sign. This thing may live again. Okay, we're just looking at the aftermath. As you've seen right there, all that right there is oil. Now we don't know if it's stuck behind the valve, not letting the air go through. It's going to have a lot of this. If we don't get this and this thing starts, that's where you can get into metal damage hydrolock. Basically the idea where the piston has nowhere to go because the liquid will not compress and your rods will take the beating for it. Okay, we're going to look out back right now. As you can see, I don't know how well the camera will pick it up, but all that wetness right there is what was hydrolocked, is what was causing this thing not to want to start. And it's wet. I mean, it blew it blew a lot of stuff out. I didn't have the camera set up right. Sorry about that, folks. We'll work on that one. But as you can see, like all the yuck, it just poofed out. Look at how much yuck got on the steering rack. And that's all from this cylinder. So the 2 front cylinders definitely took the most of the volume right there. Wow. You only read about this stuff in the books, folks, but they don't tell you how to do it. This is just hands-on experience. But I used to work on boats a long time ago, and we had this problem a lot. This had happened a lot for various reasons. Oh, just look right there. Look at how much stuff it blew out. Camera can only do so much justice, but that right there was in cylinder 2. So, wow. She blew a lot of stuff out. She might run again. She might run again. Alright, Monte. Well, let's see. We're going to get this dude back and running again. What do you think, Kev? Think it's going to run again?
I think it will.
Think it will? I think it will. I think if it has air and no oil in the right places, I think we got it. New fresh plugs. This thing will run 250,000 miles. Alright, got new spark plugs in. Got wires all hooked back up. Wires look good, so we're not going to change those out. We had spark at the terminals, so we know it wasn't that. I mean, you got to get this thing turning before you can have spark. So Hydrolock, though, it didn't take much. These are high compression motors. These things are almost what, 9.8, 9.5, 9.81. It's a lot. This is for tuned port injection. See how big the manifold is. Well, that's for cramming a bunch of air at different torque RPM levels. These are tuned port injected motors. It did make it a lot easier to take the throttle body off to get to the oil in case you do this to your car. But in each car, we'll have a different situation. This one, we're lucky in the fact that, you know, we're going to call it, it'll probably run again. It's going to smoke. It's going to run again, though.
So what I'm going to do is adjust it accordingly, and then I'm going to tighten it down and then tighten that last bolt down.
Yep. You should have no gap here. Get you a vacuum leak. Alright, we're just about ready to start this thing up. We'll be ready to go here in about 10 minutes. Alright, let's see if Monty lives again.
Are you ready?
Go. Okay, it might take a little bit, but that's fine.
gonna do that for a little bit. I hope that stopped.
A lot of junk got sprayed in the back too. Gotta let it burn off little by little. We're getting her.
Yeah, but I don't know about the coolant though. Yep, starts leaking as soon as it shuts off.